Ottoman arms. Our foes shall soon lick our boots and grovel before the might of our army. Let them heed well the drums of war and lay their plans for submission. Ugly rumors have surfaced concerning the family.
Most interesting.
He had ties to several unsavory groups. He was found to be enlisting our blood enemies. You will not find fairer places than these, friends. Just look at my wares.
You there! You have the bearing of a man who thinks rather highly of himself. But I find you a rather pathetic specimen. What do you have to say about that, Alchuk?
If I had a message for you, amico, I would give it to your mother.
How dare you! We settle this now!
Stay down, and do not pester anyone again.
Surprise attack!
Are you serious?
You fell for my ruse, old man.
Do not embarrass yourself further.
I am the cudgel of Constantinier.
Have you not had enough?
Never! We will call it a draw, all right? You are quite a fighter.
As are you, if a little reckless. How would you like to put those fists to better use with the assassins?
You mean, fight for a cause, and not only for amusement?
I am sure you would still find some joy in it.
Evet, I believe you offend him. All right.
What skill? Most intriguing. Most impressive. Best avoid the guard, though.
What an eccentric man.
Dear God, be careful!
Citizens down to the docks to witness the first ever cross-town derby! Unsavory pursuit comes as no surprise to those he double-crossed.
Find Folks, welcome to Ubisoft News Plays. It's Assassin's Creed Revelations time. I'm Chris Waters.
I'm Yusuf McGee.
Yusuf, like I said in the intro, which it still is, it's Assassin's Creed Revelations
It
time.
is. That guy, I just had to murder him real quick.
And steal his things.
Yeah, I'm low on some bullets, and I needed his.
Also, that dude was packing skunk oil. Gotta get that skunk oil.
Whoa. So you know, Chris, do you know what the skunk oil is for? I don't think you do.
It's probably smelling real bad, just as a layman, I would guess.
Yeah, no, so skunk oil in Assassin's Creed Revelation is crucial to a new mechanic that this game introduced, and that is bombs.
Bombs, baby.
So I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna do some bomb crafting.
To the bomb hut.
Picking up some items as
It's
well.
nice that they just have these DIY bomb stations
You know,
set up around the
it
city.
is. So we can craft a lethal bomb.
Oh my god, do it.
So
do it
you
fast.
You got multiple ways to do this.
Multiple
You have to pick
ways?
the shell first. So I like impact shell. That way, as soon as you throw it, happens.
Boom.
Goes off.
Yeah.
We're gonna go impact shell. What kind of gunpowder do we want? This is gonna depend on the size of the effect.
Okay, okay.
Right? British gunpowder, wide radius. You know
Yeah.
those Brits, Chris.
Not,
wide radius.
not subtle.
No, not at all.
Wide radius.
Arabic gunpowder, about a medium size. Indian gunpowder, small. I'm gonna go Arabic,
Yep,
medium.
yep, let's
and
go.
then what is our effect? This is a lethal bomb after all. So we have shrapnel, datura powder, which is a
Slowly poison people.
exactly. It's like a poison gas, and then coal dust.
Oh god, you give them the black lung?
I like shrapnel. It seems like.
How brutal.
I mean, is it not the most humane somehow of these?
Would you just like slowly
Chemical
poison?
warfare?
Okay, slowly
Slowly poison.
poisoning, crippled by explosive force, and what's the shrapnel? Killed by. I feel like the one that leaves you alive is the least horrible. But they're all kind of bad.
They're all
Right,
lethal.
Let's go. Go throw these bombs at somebody.
Okay,
Who
we're gonna
deserves it,
craft-
preferably.
This bomb. Oh, I went to turbo bomb. All right, whatever. I went with the slowly cripples. that
Slowly
inhales.
cripples. All right.
I meant to
nasty.
do another, but
Craft
okay.
it.
Tactical bomb.
Stop this. Craft it and go.
How dare you, sir? Impact shell. Again, these don't change. Let's go British gunpowder, and then.
Lamb's blood.
Oh yeah. Tactical explosives are used to scare, making anyone affected by it vulnerable.
Oh my god.
So suddenly a bomb goes off, you're covered in
just
blood.
Out here fucking horrifying people by throwing blood bombs.
Yeah.
Oh
we
my
could do
god,
that. We could do
Ezio
that.
is getting crazy. Ezio is old in this game, and he's doing some real weird stuff.
Let the bombs do the work for you. Ezio says.
god.
Caltrops, it'll keep people from
Sure.
chasing us
Okay,
down.
okay.
Phosphorus, smoke,
Okay, yep, smoke. And
skunk oil. There we go.
used to incapacitate and repulse. I'll say.
I like phosphorus. I like a good smoke
If
bomb.
you don't choose blood bombs, so help me God.
Oh, you want a blood bomb?
I don't know if my
I
reaction
haven't
indicated
used it.
to you.
Fair. I haven't used blood before.
Oh my god, you
All right.
Stop. Go make these. Let's
Okay,
go.
And then I like this is a cherry bomb. I like cherry bombs. They just make noise. They distract.
Great. Kaiser Dark Axe is down with the blood bombs. Folks, you're watching Ubisoft News Plays. Let me give you a little brief. We are in the chat at twitch.tv/Ubisoft, but we're also on YouTube and Mixer, so hi to folks watching there. If you want to chat, join us on Twitch. We are playing Assassin's Creed Revelations. On these streams, we like to play a whole variety of Ubisoft games. Some of them are like current games with new events and stuff like that. Played the Division 2 recently, For Honor.
Oh, yep.
Others are like classics from the Ubisoft catalog that are available in Uplay Plus, the PC subscription service that gives you access to like over 100 Ubisoft games, Assassin's Creed Revelations included. So that's why we're checking it out today. Also, Yusuf just loves stealing things from people.
I love murdering and stealing.
But he can't do that at work. Technically, we're doing it on stream. It helps him sublimate his desires.
I'm also playing this game, Chris, because of our next Real History series.
Ooh.
Of course, I have this ongoing series called The Real History of.
YouTube video series.
YouTube video
Find it
series.
on the Ubisoft YouTube channel.
But basically, you've been going through each Assassin's Creed in chronological order of release date, and just making like a relatively brief video about some of the sights, the sounds, the peoples of the region, and what was really going on at the time.
So get up top of one of these buildings real quick.
All right, let's
We'll
get up top.
give folks a little
Oh.
taste.
That's not the proper way to go.
There's
Let's take this
a ladder,
Let's
man.
take the ladder.
Be civilized. So these real history, not just sort of the political landscape and like what empires are clashing, but also architectural landscape. Those of you who watch this stream know that Yusuf is something of a dab hand at architecture history, owing to his extensive study of the field.
Spit.
So give us an idea, like what are we seeing here that's going to show up in the video? Give us a little taste.
We're in Constantinople right now. We are spanning the Bosphorus Strait, Chris, which is the gateway from the east to the west. This is why Constantinople is so valuable. It's such a hot commodity because you control trade routes. You get a whole lot of money that way. But
Get rich.
we're in the Galata portion of town.
Okay.
That's the Galata Tower over there.
Naturally.
Over there is sort of the main area of Constantinople. This is where the original Greek city of Byzantium was. That tall, huge, really big building over there, that's Hagia Sophia.
That's how you say it?
Yeah, don't say Hagia.
Don't say Hagia Sophia?
Yeah,
Hagia Sophia?
Hagia Sophia.
Okay. Learning about pronunciation.
Used to be a church, converted to a mosque.
Okay.
But I don't want to give away too many details. You'll have to watch the video to find out.
So keep an eye out for that video. Yusuf has done videos for Assassin's Creed 2, and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Brotherhood, that's
Those
right.
are on the channel right now. And we have some folk, Chicken Parm is asking, did you think of the history videos idea, Yusuf?
Did I think of it myself?
Yeah.
So funny story. I'm not going to say I was the first one to ever do it, but before I ever started working at Ubisoft, I was trying to teach myself sort of like video editing, trying to learn that Premiere. And I thought, hey, why don't I make architectural history tours in Assassin's Creed?
There you
And
go.
so I made one about Assassin's Creed 2.
Ooh,
and-
the unreleased pre-Ubisoft cut. Will it ever see the light of day?
It's actually on my YouTube channel.
It's on
It's the
Yusuf's
one
YouTube
video I've
channel.
ever uploaded to my own YouTube channel. But this was back before I really knew how to do many things. It was probably way too long, way too laborious. Gave people a lot of information that they probably weren't super interested in. But
That's
now
the
look at
that's
me.
the extended cut. Now you've got a professional team behind you.
Exactly. Getting
And,
paid to make them.
All right, give us a little grounding in like what you're up to right now in the game.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
So, Assassin's Creed Revelations takes place late in Ezio's life. As you can see, he's got a gray beard. He's in his 50s.
Classic old guy move. Gray beard.
And so he is sort of following in the footsteps of Altair. At this time, when this game came out, the only other assassin we knew, really, or got to play as. And Altair has a hidden library in Masyaf, the home of the assassins in Syria. And Ezio's trying to get in. The Templars, though,
It's about
seem to be
after
one
them
step
first
ahead of them.
editions,
Exactly. This game, actually, books play a big deal in this game. But
as in life.
he's trying to figure out the secrets of, the first civilization, the things the hidden things that Altair was able to discover in his lifetime.
Cool.
But the Templars are one step ahead. There are these keys that Ezio has to find to be able to open the library, and it turns out they're in Constantinople.
Not Istanbul?
Not Istanbul. It wasn't Istanbul until the 20th century.
All right, so we're on the hunt for keys.
We're on the hunt for keys.
playing
And the cool
Assassin's Creed
thing
Revelations.
is every time you find one of those keys, you actually get to relive a moment of Altair's life. So like Ezio has his own sort of like animus that he goes back and relives Altair's life. So you get some more color onto what happened to Altair after the events of the first game.
What happened to old Altair?
Yes.
Nice.
Which I think we might be doing one right now.
Okay.
I'm pretty far in the game right now. I've uncovered all of the keys at this point.
Oh, so you're ready to unlock that biz. This looks like a pretty sweet place to hang out. Is this your
this,
hangout?
This is the Assassin's headquarters. 'Cause,
Nice.
Of course, Ezio arrives. He doesn't know much. He has to meet up with the other assassins. He meets up with an assassin I'm quite fond of named Yusuf.
Why are you fond of that assassin?
I like his hair. He's got a good beard. But he also gives Ezio a hook blade, teaches him the ways of Constantinople. All right. So, we have to collect the Masyaf keys and deliver them to Ahmed to save Sophia. So Ahmed was a guy we thought was on our side, turned out to be a Templar this whole time.
Ahmed.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Ugh.
So he has kidnapped this librarian that we're quite fond of, this Italian woman named Sophia. So we have to go rescue Sophia.
Okay. I think from now on, every time I'm betrayed by a friend, I'll call him Ahmed.
These are the keys, as you could tell. They seem like first Civ artifacts themselves.
Oh, yeah. They're glowing. Kralik says they read the book Revelations. Have you read some of these Assassin's Creed books?
I haven't
I was
actually.
checking out one of the comics recently. It was pretty cool.
I know they just did a project though with Audible that's like a unique story audiobook that like has some like major actors in it like doing voices in the game.
Neat.
Or do it for the story.
Ivo24 agreeing that Yusuf character does have a good beard.
Oh yeah. Spoilers, Yusuf is now dead.
That was not a lot. That was not a big. It's fine. This game came out 100 years ago.
Yeah, this game is 8 years old. You have no excuses.
All right, Yusuf.
All right, so we're going.
Before we get into the mix here, we've had some comments in the chat recalling glorious events of last week's stream.
Oh, you missed it. That's right.
I traveled to Montreal for the Six Invitational, the huge Rainbow Six Siege World Championships tournament. So unfortunately, I was not here on Thursday when Yusuf's much fabled grudge match against Mike from the For Honor team went down, and
you were not here for that.
A lot of these folks were.
Do we still have the highlight? Can we show the highlight? Chris hasn't seen it.
Oh my goodness.
So all right, we'll keep playing. But if you
we'll show the highlight reel a little later on in the stream. We're gonna get into looks like some trouble here, or I don't know.
We're meeting up with our fellow assassins.
These are your buddies.
Yes, this is our brotherhood. I've recruited these.
We'll touch on this grudge match in a moment, folks. I see you talking about it in the chat, and I want to hear about it. But
Now shoulder, as Yusuf did with such passion.
It would be an honor.
Is he like eulogizing? Yeah. Are they eulogizing Yusuf here?
I believe that's what's happening. What did I find? Could be options, right? Subtitles? General? There we go. All right.
Bene, I am glad. Our enemy is close.
I always like playing all these
Positions around
games
the
with
tower.
subtitles because you pick up
And
the
wait for
occasional
my
Italian
command.
word. In this game, the occasional Arabic word.
Where like you might get it from context, but like seeing it written out in the subtitle, you kind of understand what he's talking about, but seeing it written out, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a little more knowledge acquisition.
This is also the first game that ever had a character with my name in it that I played, at least. That was pretty cool. I'm sure you've had tons of Chris's in your day.
Chris, notable video game Chris's that come to mind. There is in Resident Evil, Chris Redfield. And Jill Valentine, my wife's name is Jill, so Chris and Jill definitely in
Did you play
video
Resident
game.
Evil 3 and you were like, I need to find someone named Jill to marry?
100% no.
Okay, so here's the exchange. This is Ahmed.
Where is she?
The
I
son of
admire
the
you,
Sultan.
Ezio, but your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust. A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
He
Hypocrite.
was to be kidnapped, Ezio, not killed.
I see. Kidnapped by the Byzantines so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now, the keys.
Think you're the only person with backup, Ahmed?
He's got some Shigokis showing up. Dude's having a huge mace.
She's all yours.
Sophia!
Tell your
Oh,
men to
dang.
back off.
That situation seems dangerous. Oh, you
She's
should
all
have hit him with the blood bomb.
I know, right? That's what I was hoping. What did I craft those for?
Blood bomb, blood bomb, blood bomb. Sorry.
Okay,
that's a weird
we
thing
gotta
to
go
chant.
save Sophia.
Probably shouldn't chant that in the workplace. Ooh, the timer.
So the nice thing about this hook blade, Chris, is it allows you to climb pretty fast, pretty nimbly.
Gives you a little extra reach.
Exactly.
After all, Ezio is getting old. He has a salt and pepper beard. He needs a little more reach in his climb.
Yeah.
Man, this thing is huge.
I believe, I don't quote me on this, but I believe this at the time, this was like one of the first monuments they were able to actually build to scale. 'Cause
Oh, really?
The actual Gala Tower isn't that big. Like in the grand scheme of things, it's like 9 stories tall or something. And like, this is about how long it would take to climb 9 stories.
What?
Well,
it would
well,
take
no,
way
okay,
longer
it
to
would take
climb
way
down
longer.
stories.
But
Are you
this is-
kidding me? It's Ezio.
This is about how big 9 stories is relative to a
to like a man's length
Yeah.
going up. Interesting. Is it even her? She's got the bag over her head. This could be a ruse.
Those are fine clothes, though. Oh, it is not her.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Use
We
the
have
parachute.
parachutes.
Yeehaw!
I was gonna say, I don't think I had parachutes.
Listen, base jumping is good. Anytime you can base jump in a video game, it's good.
They're shooting at me.
Dodge the arrows. Shuck and jive.
Oh, they're shooting bullets, Chris.
Even better.
It's all right. I got my
Worse.
assassin's friends on the roofs.
Elias says, I want to buy this game again so badly. This game, Assassin's Creed Revelation, available as part of the Ezio collection on PS4 and Xbox One, and also included in Uplay Plus, Ubisoft's PC subscription service that gets you hundreds of Ubisoft games.
Yeah. There's a bunch of ways you can play
Are
this
you
game.
hurt?
You can buy it standalone on PC if you like. You can buy the Ezio collection on PS4, Xbox One.
Not
Or
hurt,
you can
but
subscribe to
very
Uplay Plus. Get it in like
I did not
100
mean
plus
to
other
drag you into
Ubisoft
this.
games.
I'm sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
This is Sophia.
All this will
You're
be
not
over
responsible
soon,
for the
but
actions
I need
of
to
other men,
recover what
Yusuf.
they have taken.
I do
Keep
not
that in
know
mind.
I needed to hear it.
happening. Ezio, who are these men?
Or Skyman says, I want Ezio to be happy with Sophia.
You know, his previous love, Christina.
Oh, sorry, they're talking about the ending. They're talking about, are you making a choice? Christina ending, Sophia ending?
Well, Christina passed away.
R.I.P. Yep, we're getting some RIPs.
So we get 100% sync.
100%? Great. Are you
Okay.
going to get full sync on this one?
Kill 20 guards? I can kill 20 guards. I can do that.
But can you blood bomb 20 guards?
We'll blood bomb them and then.
We are close. Keep steady.
Or unless it's
maybe
unless
not
it's
in
like
this
the
phase.
chariot.
Well.
Oh my goodness.
Come to see
Do you-
me off.
You ever think about how jarring it must have been to ride anywhere in a chariot or in a cart, let alone
Oh,
at
yeah.
speed?
With wooden
These
tires?
things don't have shocks. I mean, they do kind of, but no, they're not effective. And are they sitting on cushions? I don't think so. Ouch.
Trying to deal damage. That card is much bigger than mine, though, so I'm surprised I'm doing damage to it.
Yeah, but you're plucky. Maybe you're got some iron reinforcements.
Maybe.
Boom. You're giving them a swing too. It's about momentum, you know.
It is.
Not just about the size of the cart. Oh,
Inertia.
step back up there. Let's go.
Going over
That
those
looks
rocks,
like
sir.
a little flatbed truck.
Going over the rocks, sir. Avoid the rocks, avoid the rocks. Ah! Okay, well, no, that was not that. That was not me.
Killan80 says, just finished replaying this. I love these games.
Oh, nice.
Yusuf is close to finishing replaying this, unless you replayed it recently.
No, this is my first replay since it came out. I think almost all of the others I've revisited at some point.
Ezio. Oh, Ezio is too old for this shit. Apparently not. That was slick.
Don't count Ezio out yet.
Are you
Definitely
hurt,
not.
Sophia?
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Obviously.
She's like, thanks, buddy. I know, I got it. Oh, bobbing and weaving.
Oh no.
Did we have to take the route through town? Oh, couldn't we have
Mike.
taken the belt road?
The fields.
Oh my
Fields,
God.
Sophia.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
Oh.
That would hurt so bad.
Old man Ezio's brittle bones snapping with every building impact.
I like
It's
how
fine.
he's like Va Bene.
He probably, assassins at this time probably knew about the value of calcium in staving off osteoporosis. That seemed like the kind of thing that the first civilization would leave knowledge around about.
I mean,
Oh.
we're trying to learn.
The dude's neck just exploded from the front.
I 100% thought Assassinate was going to be him leaping off
Onto the horse.
the parachute onto the horse.
Seems like a safer route, especially because Sophia's going back into the town.
Why, Sophia? Why?
Oh, that was user error. Ezio's getting the hang of it with this large parachute.
Sophia, you must be careful.
Oh,
Yes, you must be careful, Sophia.
your Ezio astutely noticing that I have not played this before. No, that's why my reactions are so dramatic.
Yeah.
It's for your entertainment.
I also haven't played this in about 7.5 years, so I don't remember everything.
Who said it earlier? Someone said Etsy, ouch. Yes. Zanderson, I see you.
We need to kill 20 people. We're getting there. What do you think happens to these horses once they've lost their riders?
I mean, They run free as the wind.
I mean, they're out in the fields.
I don't know if they're like domesticated. They might just like go chill somewhere until someone's like, I'm having this horse. Isn't that why you would like
having this horse.
Yeah, like brand the horse or something?
You put a collar on them, like
a collar?
Yeah.
I don't think you put a collar on him like a cat or a dog.
How do you else you mark a horse?
You brand
shoes?
them. It's real gnarly.
Really?
Well, you do that to cows. You probably do it to horses. Folks, what's the best way to identify? Oh wow, dipping.
I imagine it's something. There's an identifying mark in the shoe.
Ugh. I mean, certainly the shoes, but then you know you always pop off the shoes.
Oh, you mean if someone's trying to steal your?
Yeah, if you're trying to steal a horse, if you're trying to basically like, you know, scratch the VIN number off a horse.
Fair.
What's the equivalent? Okay. Oh, right in the trees. God, I hope he's wearing his assassin's knee and thigh pads.
Pretty armored up. Oh. Get around.
Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh my God. You're going around the square. You're going around in a circle. Oh no, you
nice
didn't go all the way
area.
around. Seriously? What if you just saw someone whipping through downtown San Francisco with a parachute guy behind them?
I'd hope they were making wide turns.
I would be terrified. Although I feel like that's something that maybe we might actually see at this point. Like they're filming the next Matrix movie in
They
San
are.
Francisco.
Have you seen the video? There's like videos of people jumping off buildings. On
Yeah,
fires
they're
and
doing all
stuff.
these stunts in downtown San Francisco now. You can find them online. Like, you know, that's alongside videos of like Keanu eating ice cream at some local shop. Or like, oh, there's some people jumping off of a building.
Well, it's not the first time either they've filmed in the Bay Area. Second second Matrix. Yeah, they built a freeway for that highway chase scene in Alameda.
Gralix is lamenting, oh, why are you hitting my Ezio so much?
Your Ezio? It's my Ezio.
Snaky Chan says, you've got to be kidding me, Sophia. She's doing okay. She's got like half health.
She's being shot at. She's got to swerve.
She's doing all right for herself. She's pretty,
better than I can do, that's for sure.
in terms of your cart piloting,
Exactly.
or driving, as it were.
Hey, I killed 20 guards. 21.
Be gone.
I
Swooping
feel like
on them.
Batman.
Yeah. You should make that like falcon noise.
That's how Batman always sits on his prey.
The classic Batman noise.
He lets him know.
Yep. Well, that's how bats find their prey, through echolocation. They're just shouting all the time.
Fair.
You just can't hear it usually.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. We have detached from the cart.
Nice landing.
Oh.
And he's right back in.
Look at Ezio.
Oh.
Look at Ezio.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Why did I leave that parachute behind? The free fall fight. Oh, he got you. Come on, get him. Oh, parry. Yusuf, you are plummeting to possibly your doom. Don't get stabbed before gravity kills you. Hit him. Oh, right in the kisser. Oh, damn. The headbutt. The free fall headbutt. What a move.
Oh, I had another parachute.
Oh, backup parachute. Always bring it back up. Ahmet, though, is pretty quick with it. He's not. Just scrape him off.
Oh.
Ouch.
He's got good grip strength.
It's key. Oh, the showdown in the seaside graveyard. This is my pouch of money. Or are those the keys? Probably the keys. It's probably not like.
What now, Ezio? Give me my...
I mean, who
How
knows
does
if they were
this
actually
end?
the keys, right? That wasn't actually
I'm
Sophia.
wondering that myself.
How is this going to end?
Uh-oh.
Is this his crew?
This is the Janissary crew.
Dang,
Oh.
they are stacking up.
There's Salim, his brother.
Soldiers! Selim is not your master! You
I
serve
want
the
to replay
Sultan!
this.
You carry out his command alone!
Why is that?
Where is
I
he?
need this for capture.
We did capture this, yeah, okay. Oh, Salim is the good brother.
Oh no! In reality, not at all. Salim was not good at
This
all.
doesn't seem like a good thing that a person would do.
Salim was incredibly ruthless. In reality, Ahmed was the good brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But that is also very true. Salim did murder him.
So many murders.
So, you are the assassin.
But it seems like Salim's on our side now.
Ezio Auditore. I am
Ouch, that
Selim,
gotta hurt.
Suleiman's
You're right, Elias.
father.
Goodbye,
He
says
speaks
Icebreaker.
highly of you.
See that dude.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Were it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
Whoa, Ezio's not taking kindly to being bossed around.
Oh.
You did the right thing, Matt.
So Salim
This is not
becomes
your fight.
Sultan. But
Whoever does
then
one
he doesn't
the
rule
next
for very
begin.
long. And Suleiman, who you meet in this game, he's like your friend. He becomes Sultan and has the longest reign of any Ottoman Sultan. They call him Suleiman the Magnificent.
Suleiman the Magnificent. This is a little snippet of Yusuf's real history video coming up for Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Oh yeah. Brought to you by Uplay Plus.
Got an achievement on Uplay? Nice. Give me the Uplay points. Suleiman is the greatest, says your Ezio. A lot of people commenting on the soundtrack, Zitox and Elias and the Kenji Playground.
Good to see you.
Really enjoying the
Listen,
music in
we've
that
got a
moment.
customs officer
Oh yeah.
waiting to
We
talk
couldn't
to
hear it
everyone.
very well.
I hope you have something for us.
A little peek behind the curtain. If we could hear it really well, you would also be hearing it through our microphones. It'll be weird.
Brilliant. So
I'm a big fan
what?
of
a
the
neurosurgeon
soundtrack.
now,
Like
am
I
I?
listen to it.
You're a medical team
Quite
from
often.
SUNY upstate.
Hasi says
Just
hi
back
from
home with your
Istanbul.
patient.
Hey.
What's up?
Therapy.
Thanks for tuning
Hasi?
in. Very appropriate
Let's get this
time
over with.
Wait,
for you to be
look,
joining the stream. Good to see you.
crazy.
Also, have you played this game?
What's
I'm
wrong?
curious.
I'm not sure, but
And
Desmond's
the,
brain is lighting up like
have
a
you
string
spotted
of
the?
firecrackers.
I forgot how to say it. Sophia.
Aya, Sophia?
Aya. It's like a Y sound.
It's like
Instead of a
just
G.
almost pretend the H isn't there.
Aya. But then the G is a Y sound. Aya.
Yeah.
Kind of. Oh man, it's Desmond time. This doesn't look. It doesn't seem like the
Here it comes.
Animus simulation is
What is
doing
that?
real well.
No. So Desmond was
going on?
subject 17.
This is the end,
and he's been
Desmond.
stuck in this sort of
Scheduled
animus
for
limbo
deletion.
with subject 16, who's long ago gone mad.
What are you doing?
Giving him a
What
madness
is a
hug.
man but
Oh, yeah.
the sum of his memories? We are the
Oh, gosh.
stories we live.
This doesn't
The
seem
tales we tell
And
ourselves.
folks,
Don't
if
do
someone
this.
hugging you ever starts to glow from within and
I'm
refuses to let you
saving
go,
you, idiot.
that's a bad hug. You don't want to
No.
be in that hug. Unless maybe it's like a tender
I
one.
was gonna say,
Could it go a nice way?
What
Like
if
if
they're
it was-
metaphorically glowing?
Yes, well that's the difference.
Yeah. People who are pregnant often are described as having a glow. Don't turn down a hug from a pregnant person.
Kralik says, R.I.P. Subject 16. Kenko-san says, best AC game, greetings from Istanbul.
Oh.
It's representing here in
We are
the
enough
chat
now,
on Twitch.
Sophia and I. With the 5 Masyaf
Another
keys
Turkish
in
guy
our
here,
possession,
Nameless Wonder. Now I want to play this game for the
time in
5th
the
time.
world. Sophia is a
I
seasoned
will say too,
traveler,
like if you want to like if you're trying to go back and replay it or you haven't played it in a long time, or maybe you haven't played it at all and you
Tomorrow
want
we
to
will
jump in,
make our way to
it's
Masyaf.
like a
Once
good
there,
digestible
into
size.
Altair's
Like there's not a ton of
library
fat in this game.
to
Like it
fulfill
is,
our
it's like a
father's
trim,
forgotten dream.
tight game.
Forgive the shortness of this.
Would you say
letter,
that though,
dear
like,
sister.
probably you're going to
It
want
is
to play
late.
or replay,
We are tired.
2 and Brotherhood
Perhaps
before getting
with
into this one,
luck.
or have you?
Next
I mean, it
words
depends.
you
I
hear
think
from
I think
me
a lot
will
more
be
people have
impossible.
probably replayed those games
Bona
than
fide.
have played Revelations,
Ezio.
or played those 2 and skipped Revelations. I think out of the Ezio games, this one probably was the least got the least amount of credit, but I think it
But as a conclusion to the Ezio saga.
exactly. Well, there's this, and then there is a bit of a send-off, an epilogue for Ezio in Assassin's Creed Embers, which was an animated, half-hour animated film made about him. You actually see the end of his life there.
You've arrived at Masyaf after many weeks of travel. Time to open the library.
Let's do it.
We must hurry. Such a climb.
This is the first time we've been here at
È
Ezio.
così bello qui. This is where your order began?
Well, the game
Began
does also
thousands
start
of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn La'ahad.
Is this the secret
Built us
library?
up
It doesn't
and
look
set
like
us
very.
free.
hidden.
Well, this
We
is
saw
the Assassin's
folly of
Fortress.
keeping a castle like this.
We've been here many times
It had
before as
become a symbol of
Altair.
Of
arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
But this is our. We're.
And
oh
the
yeah.
mandate for menacing
I am
goods?
recognizing
The
this.
training
Was that
courtyard.
his idea as well?
That's where it all began.
Oh yeah.
You mentioned a creed before.
Your Ezio says, I'm gonna
What
prepare
is
my
it?
tissues.
Nothing
Growlix says,
is
oh no,
true.
the saddest moment of the
Everything is
franchise.
permitted.
Oh,
rather
we're bringing you the
cynical.
emotions here on a
It would be
Wednesday
for
on
doctrine,
Ubisoft
But
News
it is merely
Plays,
an
folks.
observation
Did you
of
think it was
the
gonna
nature
get
of
this
reality. To say that nothing
It's
is
going
true
down.
is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say
Must be
that
the shepherds of
everything
our
is
own
permitted
civilization.
is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live
One of the
with
reasons
their
I love Assassin's Creed games, there's
consequences,
so many like
whether
profound
glorious
like
or tragic.
adages that come out from it.
Do you
I
regret
mean, it is
your
built on
decision
this like
to leave as an
this core like
assassin for so
philosophical struggle
I do
between
not
you know
remember making
control
that
and
decision.
freedom and
Yeah.
agency
This
and
life.
you know sort of
It chose me.
what's better for society. Like these are very timely also sort of struggles and ones that we struggle with like on a personal level but also on a
I have
societal
served
level
the memory of
all
my
the time.
father and my
Absolutely.
brothers.
It's just like springs from
Fought
that,
for
which is
those
really
who
interesting because it's not
suffered the
something
pain
that
of
you know
injustice.
not every game needs to do it,
Do not
but like when
regret
you
those years.
encounter it in a game, it
But it
can
is time
enrich it
to
in so
live
many
for
ways.
myself.
I've certainly
Let go.
taken many a lesson from Assassin's Creed games.
Let go of all of this.
Then let go.
I think one of my favorites actually
You will
comes
not
from
fall.
Assassin's Creed Unity, where they say a new order never comes without the destruction of the old. I'm a big fan of that.
I like it.
The end of the road.
And the beginning of reading time. Presumably, they're just gonna read a lot of books.
What do you
Oh,
hope
it's
to
puzzle
find
time,
behind that door?
buddy! Do you remember how to do this? I believe in you, Yusuf.
Knowledge, above all else.
All right.
Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his
Growling
wisdom.
singing. Please, I don't want to cry today. No.
Okay.
He
So
saw
these have
many
lines
things
on
in his
them.
life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange.
Corin
Knowledge
Vernente
that
says
would drive
easy.
lesser men to
Yusuf.
despair.
Fucking rotate them.
Also, Chicken Parm says eagle
Does
vision.
that worry you?
Oh, duh.
Snake Eye Chan also coming
You
in
should
with the
know by
tips.
now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio.
The subtitles were kind of blocking the.
What do you think Ezio's face looks like when he's doing the eagle vision? Do you think he's like squinting real hard? Or do you think it's more like a kind of like Zen state? When he's like,
I don't think he's squinting.
you don't think he's squinting? Or is like, it's just his left eye, so he just like blocks his right eye and he's like, oh, it's eagle vision time.
It's only one eye has eagle vision. All right, so it was all up here.
Checkpoint reached.
You had better come out of there.
Ezio's a climber.
I plan to.
Come out of there alive? What kind of library is this?
Maybe there's booby traps.
Yeesh. I mean, I get it. It's just, I'm just glad that's not the kind of library that I patronize.
Always good to light the torches.
I really like that mechanic in games. Like
Yeah.
when it's like, you know, sometimes it's like the puzzle, right? You gotta light the torches, but other times it's just like, no, we recognize that you have fire near like, and this is a brazier or whatever, and you light it and it like brings the warm glow.
You know what you call a torch up on the wall like that?
Wall torch.
Sconce.
Sconce. I've encountered that word. Because it's like, it's a word they use if you like just put a light mounted on straight on
Yeah.
the wall. Yeah. Sconce.
No books.
No
No
books in the
wisdom.
library.
Just you.
Sad Bunny says he
Fratello
meditates in
mio.
eagle vision.
Fratello mio.
That's good. Oh. It's your boy.
Way to go with a chair.
Requiescat in pace, Altair.
Do you think he just like went down there and took a nap and didn't wake up, or do you think he like helped himself out a little bit? He's like, look, I want to die. It's time to.
I want to die in a dramatic pose.
I need to lock this up. I need to control. He wants to control his own death, as he controlled so much of himself in his own life.
Well, you know, looks like
Sorry,
we might
Def
find out.
are we talking at the wrong moment?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good.
Sad Bunny's
Very
might
good.
cry.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son.
What secret?
Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you,
Damn,
Father.
imagine saying goodbye to your dad in like a dank secret library. He's like, go have a great time with your family. Tough.
What a compliment. All that is good in me began with you.
You guys living some next level lives. Internet.
Some feels in the chat. Yeah. And I'm feeling myself.
Chicken Farm saying the GOAT, Jesper Kid, greatest of all time. Such great work on these games. Jesper Kid, the composer, of course.
Increaseth sorrow.
That he
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Altair's now putting out the torches, the sconces.
Strange visions and messages.
Lights out.
Of ones who came before. Of their rise and their fall.
Serious feels.
But what
Chat.
happens to
Oh,
us?
we're right there with you.
To our family? What does the apple say?
Who were the ones who came before? What brought them here? How long ago?
There's still so many questions at this time about the first
Get
civilization.
rid of that thing!
Oh, that's not where I was going. Going back here.
This is my duty, Maria.
More secrets.
Altair's moving real slow these days.
If you are asked, say I set the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the
Sykes
sea.
also in the chat giving a shout out to
Tell
Darby
them
McDevitt, one of the
anything to
writers.
keep men away from this place.
Didn't recognize.
This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
Sit a moment and rest.
You know, you see so many video game objectives in your gaming play. To have one say sit a moment and rest, and you know what that means for this character and for this game. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Chair. Got the last key. Waiting for the time. So good. What a pan. What a move. Oh.
Oh, we're missing out by not hearing the music.
It's cool. I Love Spider-Man says the music is incredible.
I've
So you can imagine. A lot of goosebumps. A lot of tears. Requiescat in pace.
We also robbed Altair. He's got a lot of money.
Another artifact. No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life.
He made it here and then he's like, nah.
Ezio's encountered one of these before.
Desmond,
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago.
Oh my goodness, bridging the
Now it lingers
centuries.
in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening.
Trusting in things like so beyond their knowledge. Such a powerful kind of part of the Assassin's Brotherhood.
Complicated blades.
I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries.
It's like for video
Maybe you
game
will
players,
answer all the questions I have
so
asked.
blessed to share our stories
Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end.
Oh, there's some meta meaning.
Yeah.
Now, listen.
Do you hear me, Cypher?
Oh, what's up?
Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain.
I don't remember exactly who this is.
I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you?
I also have all these questions.
You will have your answers.
Sick.
Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after, we
Chicken
sought
Farm
to
calls him this
save
bright,
the
glowy guy. Or did I say that? I can't remember anymore.
within which to work. Each
It's gone, says Sad Bunnies. I presume you said it in that deep voice. Sad Bunnies.
This is a member of the first civilization. Not quite gods, but certainly far greater beings.
should we fail in our efforts. Each bolt's knowledge was transmitted to
Bright,
a
glowy
single
boy
place.
in Host 98. So true.
Ooh, that looks like a location in the northeast.
Northeast of the American continent.
Is that a tease for the next game? Assassin's Creed 3?
Gotta be.
It's a game that came after this one.
It was our duty,
This has gotta be.
mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and summon
They're keeping up with the Roman sort of triad hierarchy of gods. That would make him Jupiter.
which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves.
Although Lacer pointing out, good point, it's not Morgan Freeman's voice, so it can't be God.
Fair.
Tried
Fair.
in succession, each more encouraging
6
than
they
the
tried in
last, but
succession.
none worked. And then the world ended.
Oh man. We're out into the next level cutscene.
Of course, in this present time, in Desmond's present time, this is all working up to a big catastrophe from sunspots that's supposed to occur in 2012 that they're all trying to prevent.
Dodge that bullet.
Here we get a peek at the civilization, though, before it perished.
Seems alarming.
I bet not a lot of people have seen this.
First civilization, that's right, Corin. Oh man. It's just all coming down.
Two- 2012 already passed, Chris. We made it.
The sun is still out there, though, threatening us every day, like the big bright menace that it is.
It's true. Maybe we should get rid of the sun. Is that what you're proposing?
Listen, it's just one of the solutions. I want to keep an open mind.
All right, all right.
Dang. Oh, not the baby! Can't handle the baby.
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together,
Dismal David says, not
to
cool, son.
rebuild,
Not cool.
to renew.
True.
Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words, pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux.
Oh man, we're getting
And I
like
do not know how
thousands
things
of years
will
of-
end. either in my time or yours.
Where are we now? Oh, that's why you need the truck. You got your
Look,
animals.
his vitals are
Mobile
stabilizing.
Animus, Animus 2.0.
Something's happening.
Man.
He's moving.
For the rest of the week, every time I see a truck, I'm gonna be like, what if there's an Animus in there? What's that guy doing?
Son.
It's the first time we see Desmond's dad, I believe.
Oh, he's got the glowy arm powers now.
I know what we need to do.
The knowledge and the know-how.
Genji Playground says, Desmond is now woke.
This is probably the most like information we get about like the first civilization up to this point. Like seeing them. Oh wait, and we roll credits.
Roll credits, baby! Shout out to the Ubisoft Kiev PC team. Of course, we've been playing this on PC. Assassin's Creed Revelations. Yusuf, that was intense.
That was Chris.
Yusuf, that's...
I will say, so we got a lot of teases there, or we got a lot of information, but there's always more to learn. And I'd say if you've picked up Assassin's Creed Odyssey and have not played the Atlantis DLC, that by far, specifically, I forget the exact name, Fate of Atlantis.
Yep.
Fate of Atlantis. It's like a 3-part DLC. You go to Elysium, you go to Hades, you go to Atlantis finally at the end. And that third part, you get so much information about the first civilization, about like why humans and them existed, that humans are actually like science experiments that were created by the Isu, and they've been trying over and over again, and sort of there's laws now about what you can and can't do with them.
That's a lot, man.
It is a lot. It is a lot, but it's so good. If you're into Assassin's Creed, if you're into the lore of Assassin's Creed, be sure to check out Fate of Atlantis on Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Garbage Gaming 4 says, I'm playing it now. Fate of Atlantis.
There you go. And of course, Fate of Atlantis also included in Uplay Plus.
Also included in Uplay
Because Uplay Plus gets you not only games, but additional content for the games. So you get like the DLC that comes, the season pass content.
That's Ubisoft's PC subscription service. You can check it out at uplayplus.com to learn more. Of course, Ezio Collection is how you'd play Revelations on an Xbox One or PlayStation 4. Yusuf, this is like the first credits we've rolled on the stream, I think.
I think this is.
Yeah.
I think this is.
That was cool.
But the nice thing about AC games, though, is that they always kind of let you go back in if you want to.
If you were like, I didn't actually throw any blood bombs at people.
Yeah.
I need to get back in there.
Oh, I didn't finish the credits, so it's going to make me go see the credits.
Okay.
But, you know, I think this is a good point, a good time to bring up. We teased it earlier in the stream. Now, you were gone on Thursday.
Okay, all right. So this is a little bit of Ubisoft News stream history, folks. It's been building over the months.
Yes.
Of streaming on Wednesdays and Fridays. Yusuf, take it away.
And our friends over in Montreal have a stream called The Warriors Den, and it's hosted by Clarissa and Mike. Very, very fine people. Except that Mike and I got into it a little bit. Now, who threw the first stone? That's not for me to say. That's neither here nor there.
Who can tell?
The long story short is that a beef was brewing. And we finally had it out
That
last
makes me feel
Thursday
hungry.
on The Warriors Den. His own show, mind you.
versus Mike.
And we did a best of 5 matches, 9 rounds per match. And obviously the first person to win 3 matches wins. And there was one rule that you had to play at least 4 different heroes.
Okay, yeah, you're spreading. You got it, because you don't want to just be like, who has the best one hero?
Exactly. I want to know who's the best For Honor player.
Yeah, you need to represent across. Okay, 4 different heroes. So who were your 4 heroes that you played as?
So my 4 heroes, I first went Centurion.
Yep.
Then I went Hitokiri.
Oh, you were pretty fresh on Centurion.
I was pretty fresh on Centurion.
With, maybe not your strongest.
No, not my strongest.
Okay.
Certainly not.
Okay.
But I had been training a lot with them, so I thought, hey, maybe I'll go with this.
Okay.
And then I went Hitokiri.
Yep.
Jormungandr. Jingju.
Okay.
Mike went Kensei, which
Yep.
I knew he was going to. He went Kensei first off.
Was that his strongest, you think?
That was his strongest. by
So
far.
did you purposely match like one of yours weakest against his strongest?
Well, so I was like, okay, let me sort of warm up here. Let me see what he's got. Let me feel him out with a new hero. And so he went Kensei, Gladiator, Zanhu, or Nobushi, Zanhu, and then spoilers. There was a 5th match. He went back to Kensei. I went back to Jormungandr.
So went to 5 matches. It went to
5
full matches. It was very competitive.
So I don't think it could have been more dramatic. Now, you're not going to see this in the highlight reel that we cut up because it's only my highlights. I had 0 highlights in the first 2 matches. As I said, it was a best of 9 rounds. So first of 5 rounds won a match. He swept me in the first 2.
Yikes.
I did not pull a round off of him with his Kensei or with his Gladiator.
Yikes.
But this is a thinking man's game. For Honor's a thinking man's game. Thinking person's game, rather. Excuse me. I had a theory that his roster wasn't very deep.
Ooh.
So that's why I put in that stipulation. That you had to play with multiple heroes.
The machinations are revealed.
And when he went to Nobushi, that's when things began to turn. I hit him with my Jormungandr. I won.
Yep.
Then we went his Zanhu versus my Jane June, a little Wulin on Wulin action.
Boom.
I won. And then this was the moment I was nervous about. We could go back to anybody at this
So
point.
you're bringing out your best.
You're bringing out your best. I knew he was going back to Kensei.
Yep.
I pulled out my Jormungandr again.
Yep.
And I think we should just cut to the video. We should just see what happened.
We got a little highlight reel?
We got a little highlight reel.
All right, let me
We
check
showed
this
this
out.
on Friday as well.
Let's see it.
But Chris hasn't seen it.
Round 1.
How you look now, Mike?
Oh,
So this was our 3rd match here. Glad versus Nobushi. He hadn't played Nobushi since launch, and I can tell.
why? Oh, no, that was your 3rd match. Okay, yeah.
This is our 3rd match.
Okay, yep.
That's 3-1. And
So just, this is where the tides turned because you had been swept. And now, oh, wow, it went 3 to 3-3, though.
it did get close. It did get close at one point. It got 3-3. And then I think, I finished him off here.
Finish off
Jorm was giving him fits.
the old
I think-
ringing the bell.
I think by default, Jormungandr is my new main.
Gong. All right, so this is on to the next round.
Yes, this is my Jane June against his Zanhu. Again, Wulin on Wulin action. I was out of stamina. I wasn't even. I was
Out of stamina,
swinging.
but I mean, you're almost sweeping him at this point, and this one matchup to Wu Lin is proving to be the stronger Wu Lin player.
I think, he did get a round off me. You can see there. It was a 5-1. All right, so this is when we were going back to our best. He hit me with the Kensei. I pulled out the Jormungandr.
Jorm.
Hit him with the hammer slam.
Who doesn't like a good hammer slam? Ooh, mixing up. He's taking the hold.
The nice thing, so it was
4 to
getting close.
3. Oh, this is tense. Would you finish him off with
That
the
was it.
finisher? With the big hammer to the chest.
My favorite part of that was that it was me and Anthony here. It was Michael, Clarissa, the whole team over there in Montreal, the chat obviously.
Yeah.
But the way that match ended was I hit him I got a parry. He was out of stamina. So I went for the guard break, knocked him down, and then the hammer slam. But it was a series of events where as soon as I landed the parry, everyone knew it was over.
They were like,
and
no,
so it was just
it's going the other way.
And it was there was nothing you could do. There was 2 seconds where it was just boom, hit the parry, it's done.
It's
Get
enough
out of here.
time for him to know that the end is there, but the
Yes.
end's not quite there yet.
Yeah.
Even better. Even better.
I'm sorry you couldn't be here, but Mike seems to already be demanding a round 2. So,
Look forward to that.
yeah, that'll happen in the future.
Just a little bit of Ubisoft news, plays, drama for you folks. So today we played Assassin's Creed Revelations. We do play games that are current, like For Honor, that just kicked off their new season. We also play games that are in the Ubisoft catalog and available through subscription to Uplay Plus. Assassin's Creed Revelations is one of those. Roll credits on it. This was an emotional stream.
It
Really liked
was.
it.
I'm glad
Yeah.
we got to sort of relive that with y'all.
This was cool. We'll be back on Friday. We stream Wednesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Pacific time. What are we brewing up for Friday? Have we decided yet?
Friday, I think we might be checking out some Siege test server.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe.
Yeah. So Rainbow Six Siege, things are happening.
Yeah.
The Six Invitational was this past weekend. We might be playing on Friday. We might not. We'll see how things are working out. But I went to the Six Invitational.
You did.
4th year there. Been to all the SIs, and it's just such a fun to be a part of it. I do these little interviews with folks to sort of give a glimpse of what it's like to be at the arena, in the thick of the crowd. It's a really fun event because people are super happy to be there. They're all interested in Siege. If you talk to anyone, they are they'll either talk to you about their team that they're rooting for, or they'll talk to you about who their favorite operator is, or they're dressed up as their favorite operator.
Yeah.
It's just such a
what's
cool
something
event.
I've never been. This is now your 3rd, I believe.
Fourth.
Fourth.
Yeah.
Fourth. So for the people in chat who don't know, like, what are we missing by not getting to be there?
So, I mean, like, it's the World Championships of Siege, so people are super hyped to play these games, and the teams are super good. So a lot of the matches, incredibly tense. Even if you watch them on stream, you get that. But being in a stadium with people, like, banging their thunder sticks together, like, chanting, shouting, like, the production is such that, you know, eventful things that happen in a Siege match, like a kill, anytime someone gets a kill, you hear this, like, bass rumbling, like, like someone's down. And then if the diffuser gets planted, like, these huge lights light up and just rake down the stage, and the whole lighting changes, so you know it's like the post plant that, like, and the timer is like dee, 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 like it's so tense to watch that happen just because of the production value on stage. So that's a blast. And then yeah, like, there are people there who I see every year who are like, I recognize them. I don't, like, I maybe remember their names, maybe I don't. They maybe remember my name, maybe they don't. But we're like, hey, you! I saw you last year. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, what's up? How's it going again? It's really, like, fun, and you know, just the hype. Also, not just of the competition, but also what's coming next.
Yeah.
Like, revealing the new operators, revealing the streams. You folks may or may not know this, but we make the operator videos. The, like, Operation Shifting Tides is coming to Rainbow Six Siege every season, and so it's fun to, like, see those played on the big screen and be like, oh, we did that.
Well, you were telling me right before stream, I don't know if you want to share this, but, like, you are, like, a lot of times, like, people call you, like, the Siege guy, or, like, the voice of Siege.
Because they know my voice from those videos.
Yeah.
And so if I bust out that voice at the Six Invitational, people are like, oh shit, you're that guy. Which is actually really fun for me. It's pretty goofy, but also very fun. But yeah, so, the grouse. He said, I yelled, is that ex-GameSpot author Chris Waters at you? You did. I saw it. I remember that. You were, like, running by, and I was like, oh, you come back. This dude knows me. That was fun. Shout out to you, the grouse. Hope you had a great time there as well. Yeah, so it was a great time. And we also did another video. If you're interested in sort of, like, Siege stuff, not just the new stuff that came, but we also did a 6 Decisions That Made Siege series.
That came together wonderfully.
Very alliterative. Just did some interviews with the Siege guys about, like, what it takes to, like, make a multiplayer shooter at, you know, that time, with no respawning, with destruction. A lot of those things were, like, kind of risky in some respect, and, like, what it was like to sort of launch the game, and then how you reached today. So fun one to check out on the YouTube channel while you're there checking out Yusuf's Real History of Assassin's Creed videos. That one on Revelations is in production now.
Yes, yeah, should be coming next couple weeks, hopefully.
So if you're into more Revelations, that's coming to the YouTube channel. You can check out Revelations on Uplay Plus or as the Ezio Collection on console. And Yusuf, anything else for the folks before we wrap it?
No, thank you all so much for watching. We will be back on Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Perhaps our most emotional stream yet.
Yeah.
So if you were here,
and the first game we finished on stream.
Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you on Friday, folks. Have a great week.
Take care.